Hey everybody, welcome to the channel. I'm Monique Begras and I eat a lot of food. I also travel. Today we're diving into a city that's all about good times and great food. New Orleans, Louisiana. Get ready for some spicy food, some even spicier takes, and enough history to make your head spin. We're talking about the top 10 must-see attractions in this incredible city. So buckle up, hit that subscribe button, and let's get this show on the road. Okay, first things first, where even is New Orleans? Let's dive into the geography and culture of this fascinating city. I mean, I know it's not in like Nebraska or something. New Orleans is located in the southeastern region of Louisiana, right along the Mississippi River. It's a city known for its vibrant culture, rich history, and unique blend of French, Spanish, and Creole influences. Picture this, you're down south in the southeastern region of Louisiana, sweating your face off. The French Quarter is bustling with life, music fills the air, and the aroma of delicious food wafts through the streets. It's a sensory overload in the best possible way. That's where you'll find New Orleans, home to almost 400,000 people, which isn't even counting the ghosts. The city is famous for its historic neighborhoods, each with its own unique charm and character. From the elegant Garden District to the lively Marigny, there's something for everyone. And trust me, after a few hurricanes, you'll believe in ghosts too. The Hurricane is a famous cocktail in New Orleans, made with rum, passion fruit syrup, and lime juice. It's a must-try for anyone visiting the city, but be warned, it's stronger than it looks. Speaking of hurricanes, New Orleans has a humid subtropical climate. This means the city experiences hot, humid summers and mild winters. Rain is a common occurrence, and the city is no stranger to tropical storms and hurricanes. The weather can be unpredictable, but it adds to the city's unique charm. That means it's hot, it's sticky, and it's the perfect excuse to drink a giant frozen daiquiri in the middle of the afternoon. Don't judge. New Orleans is a city that knows how to have a good time, no matter the weather. From its lively festivals to its vibrant nightlife, there's always something happening in the Big Easy. Music is the heartbeat of New Orleans. The city is the birthplace of jazz, and you can hear live music on almost every corner. From traditional jazz bands to modern fusion groups, the music scene here is diverse and thriving. It's impossible not to get caught up in the rhythm and energy of the city, and let's not forget the food. New Orleans cuisine is a delicious blend of French, Spanish, African, and Caribbean influences. Whether you're indulging in a bowl of gumbo, savoring a plate of jambalaya, or enjoying a sweet beignet, the food here is sure to delight your taste buds. The city's culinary scene is one of its biggest draws, and for good reason. Of course, no discussion of New Orleans would be complete without mentioning Mardi Gras. This world-famous festival is a celebration of music, parades, and revelry. People from all over the world come to New Orleans to experience the vibrant costumes, elaborate floats, and infectious energy of Mardi Gras. It's a party like no other, and it's a testament to the city's love of life and celebration. New Orleans is a city that captivates the heart and soul. Its rich history, diverse culture, and vibrant atmosphere make it a truly unique destination. Whether you're exploring its historic streets, enjoying its world-class cuisine, or dancing to its infectious music, New Orleans is a place that leaves a lasting impression. So, where in the world is New Orleans? It's a city like no other, and it's waiting for you to discover its magic. Now let's get down to brass tacks. The official language of New Orleans is English, but let's be real, you're gonna hear a whole lot of other languages swirling around down there. It's a melting pot of cultures, music, and probably some questionable seafood decisions. And if you're looking for the capital of Louisiana, you're gonna have to head north to Baton Rouge. Don't worry, we won't make you go there today. We're all about that New Orleans life. Alright, let's talk about the moolah. New Orleans is a city that thrives on its vibrant culture and rich history, but let's not forget the economic backbone that keeps it all running smoothly. New Orleans has a pretty diverse economy. Tourism is huge, obviously. Every year, millions of visitors flock to the city to experience its unique blend of music, food, and festivities. From the bustling streets of the French Quarter to the serene beauty of the Garden District, there's something for everyone. I mean, who can resist the allure of beignets and jazz music? These iconic elements are not just cultural treasures, they are economic powerhouses. The local cafes and jazz clubs are always buzzing with activity, contributing significantly to the city's revenue. The port is also a big deal, bringing in all sorts of goods from around the world. It's one of the busiest ports in the United States, handling millions of tons of cargo each year. This not only supports local businesses but also creates thousands of jobs in the region. And don't forget about healthcare. The city is home to some top-notch medical facilities and research institutions. These hospitals not only provide essential services to residents and visitors, but also contribute to the local economy through employment and innovation. New Orleans has some top-notch hospitals, just in case you overindulge on those beignets. The healthcare sector is a vital part of the city's economy, offering a range of services from routine checkups to advanced medical treatments. And speaking of money, the currency here is the good old US dollar. Whether you're shopping for souvenirs in the French market or dining at a fancy restaurant, you'll be using dollars to pay for your purchases. So, leave your pesos and rubles at home, folks. New Orleans is a city that welcomes visitors from all over the world, but when it comes to spending money, the US dollar is king. So pack your bags, bring your appetite, and get ready to experience the economic heartbeat of this incredible city. Now let's talk about what New Orleans is really known for, its traditions and festivals. This city is a melting pot of cultures, and that diversity is reflected in its vibrant celebrations. From the moment you step into New Orleans, you can feel the energy and excitement in the air. The streets are alive with music, dancing, and the aroma of delicious food. It's a place where every day feels like a celebration, and there's always something happening. Whether you're a local or a visitor, the festivals in New Orleans are an experience you won't want to miss. Mardi Gras is the big one, folks. It's like a giant citywide party with parades, costumes, and enough beads to sink a battleship. This festival has a rich history dating back to the early 18th century, and it has evolved into one of the most famous celebrations in the world. The streets are filled with elaborate floats, marching bands, and people dressed in vibrant costumes. The atmosphere is electric, and the sense of community is palpable. People from all walks of life come together to celebrate, and it's a time when the city truly comes alive. The tradition of throwing beads and trinkets from the floats adds an element of fun and excitement, and it's something that everyone looks forward to. If you're not into crowds, maybe skip this one. Mardi Gras can be overwhelming for some, with the sheer number of people and the constant activity. But for those who thrive on energy and excitement, it's an experience like no other. The sense of camaraderie and the shared joy of the celebration make it worth braving the crowds. Plus, there are plenty of quieter spots where you can still enjoy the festivities without feeling overwhelmed. Whether you're in the heart of the action or watching from a distance, Mardi Gras is a spectacle that you won't soon forget. But if you're looking for a good time, Mardi Gras is where it's at. The music, the dancing, the food, it's a sensory overload in the best possible way. The city is transformed into a playground for adults, with every corner offering something new and exciting. From the lively street parties to the more intimate gatherings, there's something for everyone. And the best part? The celebration isn't confined to just one day. The festivities start weeks in advance with events and parties leading up to the big day. So if you're planning a trip to New Orleans, make sure to time it around Mardi Gras. You won't be disappointed. And then there's Jazz Fest, a celebration of all things jazz music. This festival is a must for music lovers, with performances from some of the best musicians in the world. Jazz Fest is more than just a music festival, it's a cultural experience. The festival grounds are filled with food vendors offering a taste of New Orleans' culinary delights, from po' boys to beignets. The atmosphere is relaxed and welcoming, with people of all ages coming together to enjoy the music and the food. It's a time to celebrate the rich musical heritage of New Orleans, and to appreciate the talent and creativity of the artists who perform. You'll hear some of the best musicians in the world, eat some amazing food, and probably get a sunburn, but it's all worth it for the experience. The music at Jazz Fest is truly world-class, with performances ranging from traditional jazz to more contemporary styles. The food is a highlight as well, with vendors offering everything from classic New Orleans dishes to more exotic fare. And the sun, well, it's just part of the package. So, bring your sunscreen and your appetite and get ready for a festival that will leave you with memories to last a lifetime. It's a New Orleans rite of passage. Whether you're a jazz aficionado or just someone who loves a good time, Jazz Fest is an event you won't want to miss. The sense of community and the shared love of music make it a truly special experience. And it's not just about the music, it's about the people, the food, and the atmosphere. It's a celebration of everything that makes New Orleans unique, and it's a time to come together and enjoy the best that the city has to offer. So mark your calendars and get ready to let the good times roll. Alright, let's talk about the good stuff, the food. New Orleans is a foodie's paradise, y'all. We're talking about gumbo, a rich and flavorful stew that'll warm you up from the inside out. Jambalaya, a spicy rice dish that's like a party in your mouth. And of course, no trip to New Orleans is complete without a beignet, a fluffy, powdered, sugar-covered donut that'll send you straight to sugar heaven. Trust me, you'll want to wear your stretchy pants for this one. Now let's explore some of the must-see attractions in New Orleans, starting with the French Quarter. This is the oldest neighborhood in the city, and it's full of history, culture, and probably a few ghosts. You'll find cobblestone streets, wrought iron balconies, and some of the best people watching in the world. The French Quarter is also home to Bourbon Street, which is basically a giant party 24/7. So if you're looking for a wild time, this is the place to be. New Orleans is known as the birthplace of jazz, and for good reason. This city lives and breathes music. You'll find live music everywhere you go, from street corners to bars to concert halls. Whether you're a jazz aficionado or just appreciate a good beat, you're sure to find something to tap your feet to in New Orleans. Just be sure to bring your dancing shoes. If you're looking for a change of pace from the hustle and bustle of the French Quarter, head over to the Garden District. This neighborhood is known for its beautiful antebellum mansions, lush gardens, and peaceful atmosphere. It's the perfect place to take a stroll, admire the architecture, and pretend you're a Southern belle or gentleman. Just try not to faint from the heat. Alright, let's talk about the elephant in the room. Bourbon Street. This infamous street is known for its bars, clubs, and, let's just say, colorful characters. It's a wild, raucous, and sometimes overwhelming experience. If you're looking for a quiet night out, this is not the place for you. But if you're looking to let loose and have some fun, Bourbon Street will definitely deliver. Last but not least, no trip to New Orleans is complete without a visit to the National WWII Museum. This world-renowned museum tells the story of the American experience during World War II, from the home front to the front lines. It's a sobering, moving, and incredibly well-done museum that will stay with you long after you leave. Well folks, there you have it, the top 10 must-see attractions in New Orleans. From the history and culture of the French Quarter to the wild nightlife of Bourbon Street, this city has something for everyone. Just be sure to pack your appetite, your dancing shoes, and maybe a few extra beads for Mardi Gras. Thanks for watching, y'all. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you never miss an episode. We'll see you next time.